Alright, welcome back. So we've got this Nayaggra deck here. Little bit of red. Basically 3 red cards because this counts as a white card. And then we're just trying to jam a bunch of rabbits. A bunch of rabbits with a couple support cards like this raccoon. And a couple of mice too. Nayaggra the Meek is meant to help us out. We get the card even if we don't have a mouse. What we get from having mice is an extra +1/+0, which is, you know, that's not why you're playing the card. You're playing the card because it does a thing and lets you draw another card. I like it. Also, this goes really well with the Stoat, possibly. Let's see how we actually do. So this will be my first attempt at doing an aggro deck in this set, because I did not have an aggro deck at the pre-release, and I played a couple of people that did, but they did not have very good backup. I will tell you, Shortbow was fantastic, and so was Warsqueak. People definitely won games against me, but they didn't win matches. This is just unacceptable because I have to get a planes to even be in the game, and there's only like a 30% chance or something like that. So with me going first especially, I have to pitch that. And look at that, this is one of my favorite things that happens in Magic. Now the good thing is we do have Fountain Port Bell, so we're not dead in the water. We are going to go ahead and pitch a forest here. Then we have our turn 1 Fountain Port Bell that gets us a plains on top and has us in this game. Otherwise we would be sunk. So we're going for a plains. And we're at least making some bears to do things. And we'll get to cash this in for another card. So I do think I like Fountain Port Bell. I really do. I mean, I think it's one of those cards that, like, one of the things I've always thought, or I've been thinking a lot about lately, is the cards that you want to have just one of. And I think Fountain Port Bell is one of those cards. I do also think that it is possible that it might be like a Traveler's Amulet situation, where if you have Fountain Port Bell in your deck, you can start skimping on your mana. Like, this deck would be so much better if I could go down to 16 lands, but I do have a couple of things at the top end of my curve that are just really, really bonkers. So I didn't want to do that. Don't like that. Probably should have attacked first, because then there's the chance that he would have burned that on this guy. But it's okay. They have cards, they use them. We have cards, we play them. Sometimes they get killed. We'll go ahead and crack this bell because it's not doing anything for us other than that. So here I'm going to play out my land first because I can do... Oh, he can't block anyway. What am I talking about? We're all good. If he could block, we would want to have that represented so that he wouldn't block. But now we've got our Veteran Guard Mouse, which is a thing we like to play on turn 4. And hopefully that gets us, will get us some mana here and get right into the head of the homestead. And then we're just doing the full go wide thing. I have not seen the Wrath of this set yet. I hope that I don't anytime soon. So this is lovely right here. We're not worried about him blocking. This gets first strike if he blocks, because I'm going to crumb and get it. Or, I mean, I guess I just pump the Warren Elder if he blocks the Veteran Guard Mouse. If he blocks the Warren Elder, then I just crumb and get it. And I'll go ahead and give him a food for that too. Don't mind it one bit, even though he does get to activate the Starscape Cleric. Yeah, we're fine. One of the nice things about Crumb and Get It is you can use it for the final damage too. Like, if I could either block here. Well, no, I can't block here because he's got Menace. So if he does tap out, then I'm just going to get to swing for like 6, 8, 10 if I want. More than likely, again, what I'm really hoping to do is play some rabbits here. That does damage equals power to target creature you don't control. So if I give him the food here, yeah, if I give him the food here, I don't lose my guard mouse, and I think that's worth doing because he can damage me all he wants. Like, I actually kind of, and I want this land. I don't really mind if he attacks me because he's going to anyway. Sucks that I didn't get to use that to hurt him, but the fact that I'm going to make 2 more rabbits next turn and get to punch with all of these guys, it's looking pretty good. Even though he's going to gain some life from sacrificing a food. I'm going to have plenty of blockers for this guy that I can just stick in front. And barring some sort of insane thing that lets him remove like 2 of my creatures and lets him do a ton of damage, I think we've got this one locked up. Got to watch out for Glide Dive Duo here, because that's going to take me down 2 from wherever I'm at. But I do think what I do here, if he does attack, is I just block with Head of Homestead and a rabbit. Because I don't feel bad about a trick in that scenario. I think I still have critical mass enough to be able to pump the Warren Elder and just close the game out. Glide Dive Duo, that's what I was expecting him to have. So cool. This is weird. I think it was a mistake. I did do the math. 2, 4, 6. He does have to block. Yeah, he has to block. So I think I win. But there are some tricks that he can pull. 8, 10. Yeah, he has to block. Oh, well, no, I think he. Yeah, I think he wins on the crackback. Darn it. Whereas I don't think he won if I pumped the team. Yeah, I should have done the math. There was time to do the math. I should have done it. Or I should, actually, if I put the short bow in one of these guys, I think it would have been enough. That was my fault. Entirely my fault. Yeah, that's how I should have done it. If I'd put the short bow in one of the 2/2s, or on one of the tokens. Yeah, that's pretty dumb. Okay, so we've got our Brightblade Stoat as our first creature. We'll go ahead and play the Foundport Bell just to fetch our mountain. Why not? Oh, that's going to be nice too. Yep, we'll fetch a mountain. Yeah, I think I'm liking the bell. Carrot cake's cool. I like it. Play our Stoat. Probably gonna get taken out with the trash. We'll see. Well, he's gotta have take out the trash. Okay. Gonna play War and Elder because being able to activate it next turn is pretty decent. Neither of these guys is a mouse, unfortunately, so Might of the Meat kind of does nothing right now. Two of the Spades really nice here. I didn't have a deck that really could use Druid of the Spade, unfortunately. So this guy gets counters for frogs, rabbits, raccoons, or squirrels. Decent card. Good one drop. They got that gold symbol on it, which is supposed to kind of be your thing. It seems like all of the cards that say Valley whatever are decent. Arbitrary Host, that's cool. Okay. We're going to go ahead and pump up the Stoat, get some life. Mitigate the fact that we took some damage. And I don't want to give him the ability to trade for my Warren Elder here. I don't think. But we'll gladly take some life here. Just mitigate the fact that he did 4 to me. That life swing matters. Of course he does get to sacrifice his carrot cake. Makes himself a nice little token for his trouble. I probably should have gotten a carrot cake or two. I must have missed an opportunity there. When I drafted, I mean. I have to go back and check the draft video for that. Harvest Rate Host being a 3/3. I thought it was a 2/3. Tree Guard Duo. Oh, that's nice. That's real nice. Did I get one of those? I think I did. Oh, he should have brought the Night Caller too, I think. 9/8 is rough.
Daddy, we're gonna blow up the balloons, okay?
Okay.
I don't think that will work about the tube thing.
Shoot.
Do you know what that little rocket tube part is?
We're in some trouble here. I think I gotta burn the Might of the Meat just to draw a card. Yeah, because I had to play Phineas right there. Yeah, Phineas is not as good as it looked the first go round, but I mean, it's going to be kind of cool here because it is going to put the counter on and then I'm going to get to draw a card immediately. But this board is hard for me to do anything meaningful against. Short bow is a cool thing to have right here. But I can't equip it and activate. Well, I think we have to send Phineas to his death, unfortunately. Yep, Phineas. Get in there. No, this is cool. I think we expend. Yep, we expend, so we can discard the 2 useless lands and get a card, and then we can equip our short bow to the Harvest Raid Host. Not great because we got to trade against the Valiant Might Collar, but I don't like that guy's probably getting. Maybe not. He's probably getting indestructible. We shall see. We need to draw something, like a 2-drop or something. So I really would like. Oh, geez, that's a problem. So he's probably got a trick here, which sucks. So let's block this guy. Let's block this guy. This guy. This guy. And then how much damage are we taking? 9. We're dead to a trick. Oh, but we do have first strike on the thing, so we'd still be dead to a trick. Expend 4. I'm taking 7, going up 2. Still probably dead to a trick. Losing one of our best things. I feel like that's the best thing I can do. Yeah, rapid response. I think that kills me. Yeah, more than enough. Okay, rapid response, fantastic card. Okay, so let's look at this again. See if there's any improvement I can make. High stride might be a thing. No, I don't think so. Go ahead and drop the Season to Gathering so we can do my guard. Yeah, I like that. It's funny because this is the problem that I saw with some of the red-white decks in Sealed too. Is that they're just very highly dependent on getting the cards you need in the right order specifically, so you must curve out or it doesn't happen. And there are some cards that fix that problem, but I think it's your token generators, your things like Carrot Cake and stuff, because then you've got little bodies on the board that can slow the game down a little bit. This is nice here because we've got Pawn Profit on turn 2, which I think is better than dropping the One Elder. We'll see what the opponent does. I'm going to go ahead and fetch a mountain, so that way we just don't have that to worry about. And since we're getting another draw off the Pawn Profit anyway, and off of Fountain Poke Bell, like we're going to be doing stuff. How relevant that stuff is going to be. Here's a good test of whether rolling metric is good. So I think I'll go ahead and put the Phineas out first here, because if we're able to get an attack in right here, we'll get to make a slightly pumped Warren Elder, and this will be fine whenever we cast it. Oh, nice! Oh, it's one of my birthday balloons. Yippee! Hey, it's the right color and everything. My favorite color is green. My birthday is tomorrow, and they are making green balloons. Party. So we'll go ahead and play our mountain here, Warren Elder. We'll get a counter on this little guy here. And then we'll get to draw a card with the so, not a bad turn at all. He did get to draw. But we weren't going to be doing anything about that. Anyway. Next turn we should be able to do both a Palm Prophet and a second Elder and grow the things. Depending, we'll see what he does. The cool thing about pairing War and Elder with the Phineas Ace Archer, though, is that you've got that threat of activation there. And that's good for him, but I kind of wonder if he shouldn't have gotten rid of Phineas. Oh yeah, by the way, we're doing this. So we'll do this. Another counter on second War and Elder. I tapped my mana incorrectly because I'm an idiot. I should have done Mountain and Plains so I could cast the Palm Prophet like I wanted to do. Trample. Well, what I said is still true. We've got threat of activation on Phineas. And I think what we actually do here is we just make Head of Homestead, because we're fine with taking a turn off on the attack. As a matter of fact, I think I can go ahead and attack Warren Elder, because I'm fine with him blocking, team blocking the Warren Elder. Because all these guys are going to get counters next turn if he doesn't have something on the table. So, and even if he does, you can send Phineas into his death. And plus, the actual cool thing here is I'm going to be able to offspring. And then everybody gets a counter, and I think I get to draw a card too. I'm not going to make this guy more than 4/4 because there's a spell that, damn it, that makes me die if I do that. We'll attack just like this. Everybody gets a counter. We get a card, I think. Yeah. Nice. 6/6 Vigilance Reach Trample. You're going to kill Phineas. That's okay. All the other things are doing a lot of damage. We'll go ahead and make a Pawn Prophet. Nice thing here is we're going to be able to play Warren Elder and then just have the threat of activation of pumping up this entire team. Less exciting when he's got a wide board himself. Wow, whoa. Oh, anything that enters this turn. Oh yeah, so Oak Hollow Village is pretty good. I thought you had to sacrifice. That's pretty good. He has no mana. He has no mana. Yeah, let's kill that big trample scary thing. And just take 1 damage. I'm okay with that. Because I got Crumb and Get It. So if we drop Cure, that's great because I can do this thing where I don't have to give him the card. I only have 2 targets that I really want to get back. Warren Elder and Phineas. So, Warren Elder and Phineas. Come on back into play. And then we can do Crumb and Get It on any box we don't like. I think we're fine with that trade. But we also don't have to take it. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to just, I was going to Crumb and Get It and then might have mute this guy. So he survived, and then I get another card. And it's just not good for the opponent from there. So, alright, a little bit of indication in that match. No major mistakes, I don't think. You can feel free to tell me in the comments. So we're 1-2. A stellar record for our first draft of Bloomburrow with a rabbit mouse deck. great. But any land gets us going here. It would be really nice if it were a forest, but any land does get us going, so be a little less, I'd be more enthused about that if I was on the draw, but okay, we got gas. So Harvest-Right Host is a fine first drop. Nice thing is we're gonna get a card off it if it doesn't get killed, because we're gonna offspring that some type of rabbit. Oh, this is great. He is mana accelerated here. I do think Heap Harvest is better than it looks, but this is going to be great because we're going to get a card and we're going to get an attack, and it's going to be a big attack. I mean, we're attacking for 6 here. 7. Oh yeah, that's right, because he gets the +1, +0 for each rabbit. So I'd say turn 4 attack for 7 is not bad. Attack for 7, draw a card too, otherwise. Yep, that's good. That's really good. There's your use for the Heaped Harvest combo with Treetop Sentries. That's just super nice. So I can Banishing Light here, and then attack for 7, and that really puts him on the back foot. Then I can just spin the Might of the Meek to just make sure my next draw is something, because it's in effect like I'm going to get to draw 2 cards at the beginning of my turn for pitching something that's useless to me. We'll see what he does though, because if he casts something like a token, a 1/1, it might actually be good to just have the Might of the Meek to cast on my turn. But no, this guy tap up to 1, put stun counters on it. So no, we're gonna just go ahead and do this right now. Get a nothing. Lock down something of mine, probably the Harvest-Right Host. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's fine. Splash Portal. Oh, nice. That's really cool. Splash Portal and Dream Dew and Transfer. Very cool. Or an Elder, don't mind if I do. Doesn't really do anything. So he can build a board from here. Especially with these frogs, he can do some cool stuff. Especially if he's got any more bouncy stuff with this Dream Dew and Transfer. Like, he's got to have some more Splash Portals or something. Or maybe that guy that bounces your frogs. So there's just going to be a lot of hopping happening here. Happening. It's going to be a happening. So we're at 6 mana, so we've only got 1 activation from Warren Elder. He didn't deal damage, so I get to pick. So we'll go ahead and get rid of the Mana Dork, which is irrelevant at this stage of the game anyway. I don't need the red. I need the green, but once I get the green to cast it, it's not needed anymore. So we'll just gladly make ourselves another Warren Elder. Oh man, I probably should have kept that in hand. I'm okay with him trading the Dream Dew and Transfer. I probably shouldn't be, to tell you the truth, but as long as I have 1 Warren Elder in play, I'm good. So the nice thing here, oh shoot, I didn't choose the right target. That's okay. I was supposed to kill that. Mistakes. Poor shoddy play. Oh, interesting. Oh, he's getting rid of Phineas, but that's okay. Phineas isn't coming into play anytime soon anyway. Still good of him to do, but less bad for us than what could have gone wrong. Probably could have... No, we don't have 8 mana. We would have needed 8 mana to have an attack there. pretty cheap. Oh god, Hunter's Talent. Ooh, this is just gonna be brutal. All of my rabbits are getting preyed upon.
Gets money every time.
Oh, Sunshower Druid is neat with the frogs here. Yeah, there's definitely some coolness going on there with that. I don't know why he didn't attack it there. So this is actually cool. This is going to give me access to guys that I could not have put into play otherwise. So I'm going to go ahead and give them a card because I get 3 things back. I can get Phineas and 2 Warren Elders. And I have the ability to activate one of these Warren Elders right now. This also gets me another card. Let's go ahead and put any of our bonuses on this Intrepid Rabbit. And that's about all the use I'm going to get out of that Harvest Rate Host, I think. So we're going to go ahead and send these 2 guys in. Because we're going to get the pump up. That's the beauty of a card like Dewdrop Cure. I can be a little bit loose, I think. Because if he double blocks this, he loses 2 things. Yeah, he's doing the right thing in blocking the host, I think. Definitely think, and definitely think that the jump block here was good. But the fact of the matter is, I'm at no cards in hand, and I don't have a lot of card draw. So he has gotten great use. There's only like 1 more card, I think, that really makes that go off. In my deck, so... Oh, he killed Phineas again. Well, that sucks. But he was gonna do it. What does this guy do? Ooh, that's cool. So he can now start doing shenanigans with this Entrancer. And that's instant too, so he can block, and then he's not there anymore. Huskbuster Swarm, that's pretty good. You know, the only thing I have going for me right now is that he's on the back foot. I can activate Warren Elder twice, and he can't survive. I don't. I gotta wait for him to go sideways. I need him to basically try to hit me. Yeah, that's going to be what he's going to bounce the Dream Dew Entrancer, and then he gets to do his thing. Ooh, dang, and he gets to draw a card too. Oh. Doing the full froggy. That's funny that I thought I was going to be the one getting to get him to overextend. I mean, that could have been worse. If I had all in there, it would have been pretty nasty. Golly, and he could just tap down his Warlock and draw cards. I probably would have done that there. I think that would have been the better play. Ooh, I'm toast. These frogs are good. I mean, I drew too much land. look at these rares. Rares and uncommons. So good. Yeah, go ahead and bring that Huskbuster Swarm. There's no reason why you shouldn't. I think I'm toast. I mean, what do I have? I have a fight spell? But what do I target? Like, he can just bounce whatever I target, so I'm pretty screwed. I think that's it. I don't know what else I can do. That's silly. He didn't even need to do that. Just bounce this guy and keep doing the thing with it. Oh, he had another one. Okay. Yeah, there's nothing for me but to just die right here. Yeah. Yep. Da-da. Game over. Alright. Too many lands. Yeah, don't draw your lands. That's what I learned. Let's see. What else could we say? Maybe Might of the Meek didn't make sense. The problem is, I mean, I guess if we didn't have Might of the Meek, then it would have been Thistledown Players, which would have been fine. And maybe a Treetop Sentries, which would have been boring and not very interesting, like in terms of like it probably doesn't do its thing. Brifkin Duo. Yeah, so there must have been something in the draft portion that I missed. Some super important card like Carrot Cake, I think. I did make some play mistakes. This particular game, not playing the Pawn Prophet on the right turn, I think did matter. You gotta be able to get the damage in. It's the big thing. And Harvest Right Host was an important piece for that. Dewdrop Cure was actually really important. So a deck like this just has to continually slam threats. So I think maybe if I had a few more creatures that had like, 3/1, 3/2, 4 tough, 4 power. I think that's the thing that would have been good. Probably having this as my top end and like maybe like this. This is probably a deck that didn't care about the Root Weaver either. So then we would just do this. We never drew our long stop draw, I don't think. Well, I think we had it at the beginning of the game, one of the games we won. Yeah, maybe this was the better deck to come to the table with. I'm still not sure. I'm not sold. I do think the Mana Dork actually didn't make sense here. Maybe High Stride was a good card to have. That certainly would have put a nix on the fight spells. But it was fun. Thanks for joining me. Hopefully we'll get to do some more real soon. Hey, it still shows that we have the, oh, that's a play-in point, not my, anything. Doing some math real quick. So we can get to a we can get to a quick draft in whatever the quick draft format is. What is the quick draft format? March of the Machine. Oh, I hate that format so much. Well, we'll probably just be saving up our gold and doing some more Bloomburrow whenever we have the opportunity. So, thanks for joining me again, and hopefully we do better next time. Good luck. I would say frogs are really cool. Looks like you got to have high uncommon and rare count for them to really work. I do think that the red-white do have a lot more strength. I think you're looking to pull more strength from your commons and combat tricks, and you definitely want more of a go wide. Top of your curves probably for. You want a lot of little things that let you draw extra cards, I think. Although that could be a thing. Drawing extra cards leads you to more lands, and that's how I won my sealed matches too. My red-white opponents always drew lands instead of gas. And that's basically what happened to me in all the games that I lost here. So I think we're seeing a trend with the red-white. So you do need something at the top end that kicks a major butt. Like a dragon, or that season. If I'd drawn that season at some point, that would have been an attack that would have been very hard to survive against. Anyway, next time.